to get out of this internet mindset with everybody's a guru. Like, I've really done some of this stuff. Everybody's a guru on. They can make you $60,000 in 90 days and you check their bank account, they've never done it. They can help you achieve this body that you want, they've never done it. They can help you get promoted, they've never done it. They can help you get a high-performing team if they've never had a high-performing team. Get out of that mindset. Like, I want you to think about what have you done in your life that can allow you to lead people. What's up, everybody? Look, it's time for another Average Mindset Monday. And listen, took a couple weeks off, took a week off or something like that. But look, I had a topic on my mind today that I just wanted to really address with folks because it's been coming up. By the way, if you haven't checked out the podcast, it's on Spotify, on YouTube, on this page. The Elevation Change podcast, there's 4 episodes up. Episode 5 will be dropping this Wednesday. So definitely check that out. But the topic I have for you today is like, are you actually leading? Like, are you prepared to lead? And so the reason I thought about this topic was because there's a ton of people who have hit me up from the podcast or just in messages and stuff from other videos. And they've been like, man, I'm really trying to get my team to do this, or I'm trying to get my family to go in this direction, or I'm trying to look for this type of person or whatnot. And so the question I then posed to them is, I'm like, what type of decisions are you making? See, too often is we want to lead people, we want to have a position. And the reason I say is some people come to me and they say, I want to get my team to do this. Is because leading doesn't necessarily mean that just because you get a fancy title, whether that's team lead, supervisor, manager, director, whatever it may be, husband, wife, whatever that may be, father, whatever that may be for you, mom, that doesn't mean that you're ready to lead. And so a lot of people get that misconstrued because they're looking for the accolades that come with that title, but they haven't built themselves into a person to where, and I'm just being real with y'all, you don't make sound decisions. You don't make decisions timely. And then you don't put people in a position to say, hey, I see the rationale behind it. I see the vision behind why you did what you did or why you said we should do this. Like, I really want you to think for that for a second are you in a position? Have you made decisions? Have you made timely decisions? Have you done things that other people will look at you and say, I got you. I'll follow that person. And this is no ego involved. This is I want you to take that out of this. I want you to take away your title, all those things. I want you to think about in your actions, are you someone that can lead somebody? Because there's a ton of people who are saying you should better your life. And that's on the internet, that's at work, wherever you are. There's a ton of people saying you should do better for yourself. You should take these steps to do for yourself. Here are 10 steps that way you can better your life or make $1 million. And they've not done it themselves. Like, I'm being real with y'all. A ton of people are trying to give advice out here, but they have not accomplished anything. And therefore, they're wondering why people won't follow them. It's because you haven't done anything for people to say, I want to walk the same path. So I want you to think about that for a second. And I've given you the steps already, but I want to break it down for you. So number 1 is like, can you make sound decisions? So what that means is, do you look at the evidence presented to yourself without emotion, without, whatever? Like, sometimes your gut may talk to you and that's different, but without the emotional side of saying, I'm upset right now, therefore we're going to do this. I am happy right now, therefore we're going to make this decision. I'm on cloud 9 right now, therefore we're going to make this decision. Do you make solid decisions that way other people can say, you know what, I trust their life in my hand. I trust that decision in their hands. The second part is, do you make them timely? See, a lot of times, a ton of people will make the correct decision, but it's just too late. And so everybody's looking at you thinking about, how do I get this result? How do I get to this, goal, this performance? How do I get to this level? And then it takes you 6 months to figure out how to do that. It takes you 10 months to figure out. It takes you 5 years to figure out how you're going to get there. Instead of saying, right now, this is the direction that we're going to go. Right now, this is what we're going to do. Because you can make the right decision and be late with it, and that's just as good as not making a decision. Like, we're talking about real leadership here. I'm not talking about I one day decided to start working out, and so I lost weight. It took me 15 years to get here, but that's fine. I'm talking about right now, my household needs to increase their income. I think that there's a job that I can take doing this, or my team needs to reach this type of performance. We need to move in this particular direction. No. I'm talking about those situations where it needs to happen now, and we need to start moving into that direction, and we need to start taking these steps into this direction, and then you wait entirely too long for that to happen. And so the final part is, I want you to, everything is evidence, right? When you lead people, they want to know, what have you done to get me to this point? See, and I want y'all to get out of this internet mindset with everybody's a guru. Like, I've really done some of this stuff. Everybody's a guru on. They can make you $60,000 in 90 days, and you check their bank account, they've never done it. They can help you achieve this body that you want, they've never done it. They can help you get promoted, they've never done it. They can help you get a high-performing team, and they've never had a high-performing team. Get out of that mindset. Like, I want you to think about, what have you done in your life that can allow you to lead people? See, a lot of times they'll say, man, I've gone through the valleys, I've gone through trouble, but you haven't gotten out of it. I've gone through these situations, I've gone through pain, and I've struggled, but you haven't gotten over it. Like, I'm talking about real people who have gone through real things and come out on the other side, learned the lesson, done what they've needed to do, and now they can teach someone else how to get through it. That they've made the mistakes, they've overcome it, because just because you made the mistake doesn't mean you learn from it. And then they can teach you how to get past it. They can close the gap for you because they've done it. So that's your 3 steps to this, right? I wanted to leave y'all with something, because I didn't want to just be like, man, some of y'all can't lead. All right, I'm out. So that's your Average Mindset Monday. Y'all have a great day. Don't forget, the podcast drops episode 5 this Wednesday, 11 a.m. Spotify, YouTube. Y'all check it out. Y'all have a great week.